Back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Encourage us more to share our video and subscribe. If you have not subscribed before, kindly press the subscribe button. At this point, we have a lot of videos for you to play around with. We have over 400 videos on our channel. It means you can come here and learn any topic of your choice: mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Just in case you want to reach us, you can comment below, or you make use of this line. Now, you can do three things with this line. You can call us, you can WhatsApp us, and Telegram is allowed. Either of the three. That is all about that. Okay, by the outline of this video, I'll be talking about inverse of 3 by 3 matrix, and the second one will be inversion method of 3 by 3 or more matrix. Now, by the end of this video, you will understand all this. You will understand it. How do I deal with 3 by 3 inverse of matrix, and how do I use it to solve simultaneous equation? Okay, let's start. Now, when we talk about inverse of matrix, I've explained earlier that my inverse of A will be equals to 1 all over the same way and adjoint of that particular matrix. Take note of that. Very important. That is the and by now you know how to generate determinant, and by now you should know how to generate adjoint. Now, in my previous video, I've explained adjoint of a matrix, how to generate the row reduction and other part of it. Okay, that should take me. Let me give you a step. Now, steps involved in finding inverse of matrix. Please take note of this step. Very, very important. This step number 1. Step 1. Now, find the determinant, which is, I've told you, this is determinant, or you call it, some people, some textbook use something like this logo. It's also mean determinant, or you also call it determinant of A. Anyhow you call it, that is determinant. Now, step 2, you find the cofactor. Oh, sorry, step 2, find the cofactor of given matrix, which is matrix A. That is very, very important. Step 3, transpose the cofactor of A to get adjoint of A. Please, I've explained this in my previous video, how to generate what. When we transpose your cofactor, what I mean by we call it row reduction, you will have what is called adjoint. Now, the last step, which is going to be step 4. Step 4, it will be step 4 will now be inverse of given matrix will be equals to 1 all over determinant bracket of adjoint of given matrix. That is all about that. Now, please take note of this step very well. They are very, very important. Now, let me quickly show let me try to relate with example. Now, let me relate with this example. Let's see what will happen. Oh. Now, my body is very small. We need your help, please. No amount is small. Mathematics. Okay, look at this question. Look at this question. Okay, look at this. Let me use this to explain what I was saying earlier. Now, if A equals to this matrix, find the inverse of A. The matrix are the elements in the matrix are 1 0 1, 2 1 3, 4 2 1. Now let's try to solve this solution. Our body is very small, but we need to manage. No amount is small. Just contribute a bit to our house. Just ask for our account number. We're very happy to answer. And no amount is small. We need to buy a bigger board. Now, because what I'm going to do now is a bit small to what I'm now. Don't forget that I'm trying to get the step 1. I want to go for step 1, which it will be equals to 1 to 1 2 3 1 and 0 to 2 4 3 1, and the last one will be plus 1 to 2 4 1 2. Now, by so doing this, it means the determinant of A will be equals to 3 and 6. It will be 1 minus 6 and 0. Everything will become 0 anyway, and also 4, which is everything become minus 5. It means the determinant is minus 5. Now, since my determinant is minus 5, step 2. I've told you how to generate the cofactor. It means step 2, I want to generate the cofactor of A. Now, if it is cofactor, it means I will be talking about something like this and something like this. I'll be, I've explained that in my previous video. Make sure you understand that because of my time. Plus, minus, plus, and minus, plus, minus, and the last one will be what? Plus, minus, plus. Take note of this very well. It means at this point, I've explained that I don't need to waste my time. 1 3 2 1, which is 1 3 2 1, and the next one will be 2 4 3 1, 2 4 3 1. Please make sure you follow us up because we have done this before. Therefore, I don't need to waste much time on it. And the last one will be what? 2 4 1 2. That is very good. And the next one will be having something like this, and something like this. What am I doing? I'm doing the row reduction. Which is the next one will be this one is this line I'm talking about now. It means I'll be talking about 0 1 2 1, 0 1 2 1, because I'm covering up that part. And the next one would be 1 4 1 4 1 1, and the next one I'll be having 1 4 0 2, 1 4 0 2. Now the last line will be 0 1 and 1 3 and 0 1 1 3, and also will be 1 1 2 3, and the last one will be 1 1 0 2. That is my row reduction. Now don't forget the sign on it. It means if I should continue Okay, with what I've done, I can now say that this will implies it will be 1 minus 6. There's still having plus on it, and 2 minus 12 minus is here, and also 4 minus 4 plus will be here, and the next one will be 0 minus 2 minus will be here, and 1 minus 2 minus 4, yes, 1 minus 4 plus will be here, and the last one will be 1 minus 0 minus will be here. Now the next one, is it 1? Yeah, oh sorry, 2 times 1 is 2. Now the last one will be 0 minus 1 plus will be here, and it will be also 3 minus 2 minus will be here, and the last one will be 1 minus 0 plus will be here. Now can you see, it means my cofactor of A will be equals to minus 5 plus 10, minus 10 and minus 7 will be plus, that will be 0 and 2 and minus 3 and minus 2, which is that 2 minus 2, and the last one will now be minus 1 and minus 1 and 1. That is, it means this is my cofactor. Please help me to manage the board. That is the cofactor. Now I will now transpose this. Note this. When I transpose, cofactor transpose will be equals to what? Adjoint of A. Take note of that. It means my adjoint will be equals to transpose of this. It means adjoint of this particular matrix A will be equals to now if I transpose this thing, it will be minus 5 2 1 and 10 minus 3 minus 1 and 0 minus 2 and 1. That is my adjoint. Now to generate my inverse, my inverse permits me, because of the board is very small, I have to rub some parts. I need determinant of this value, which is my determinant is given to my determinant of A is equals to minus 5. Now, sorry, because of board is very small, but manage with us. Sorry about that. Now, it means what I need to do now is that don't forget step 4. This is my step 3. This is my step 3. Now, my step 4 will now be what? My step 4 will be equals to 1 over inverse of adjoint of that given matrix. Now, it means I will be talking about now A inverse will be equals to 1 over minus 5 bracket of, what am I having here? Minus 5 2 1 10 minus 3 minus 1 is 0 and minus 2 and 1. That is what I will be talking about. Okay, by so doing that, I can also say that what my inverse will be given as 1 minus 2 all over 5, 1 all over 5, minus 2, minus 3 all over 5, and 1 all over 5 is 0, and I'm just multiplying what's inside, which is going to be 2 all over 5 and then lastly will be what? Minus 1 all over 5. That is my A inverse. That is my A inverse. I can as well write it as in form of decimal, which I have it in form of 1. You can do that by yourself anyway, which is going to be 0.2 and minus 2 is 0.6, 0.4. I mean 0.2. Lord, 0.4 and 0.2. That is all about that. Now, that is what I mean by what? Inverse of a matrix. Can you see how the steps help us to achieve what we want to achieve? Now, let me quickly explain the second part of it, the second outline, which is called inversion method, or inverse of 3 by 3, application of inverse of 3 by 3 matrix, or we call it inversion method. Now, if something like this is given, okay, now if something like this is given, now look at this question. I will use this to explain what is called inversion method. Now solve for x, y, and z in a given equation using inverse method. Equation number 1, equation 1, x plus z equals to minus 1, 2x plus y plus 3z equals to 3, 4x plus 3y plus z equals to 1. Now, how do I solve this, something like this? It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. What you need to know, solution to this problem. Now, I've told you earlier that it is always in form of s of vector of constant k. Now, which here is a vector where m is a what? Matrix. C is a constant, and what's the x is a vector. Now we have talked about vector. You should know the meaning of vector. It means what you are looking for, that variable you are working towards, is known as what? Vector. And I've told you that earlier, that the more the variable, the more the equation. For instance, if I'm having s, y, z, it means I'm having 3 equations. If I'm having s, y, z, w, s, y, z, it means I'm talking about 4 equations. The more the more the variable you are finding, the more the equation you are to generate. Now, when I have something like this, I'm just trying to explain myself here. Let me be on the solution so that it will be very fast. Now, if I should find this earlier, don't forget I've told you m equals to this. It means how do I generate my m from here? I can have 1 because x is 1, and z, this one will be 0 and 1, and I have, which is the next one will be 2, 1, and 3, and the last one will be 4, 2, 1. That is what I will be talking about. Now, what is the vector? The vector are x, y, and z, which is equals to constant minus 1, 3, and 1. That is all. That is all you need to do. Now, and I've told you that you find the inverse of this, which by having x equals to m inverse of c, or constant. Now, is this now? It means I'll be talking about my I'll be talking about x, y, z will be equals to 101, 213, 421 inverse of minus 131. That is all about that. Now, how do I generate my? We have done this in our previous before now. The inverse of this matrix, it is inverse of this. Permit me to write like this because there's no space. The board is very small, and we need to manage. Sorry about that. Of this, we have done it before, which is going to be 1 minus 2 is 0, is 0.4, is 0.6, is 0.4, and minus 1.2, I mean 0.2, is 0.2, is 0.2. That is the inverse. Now, since I know that is the inverse, it means I can now use that to multiply this. If I should multiply it by this, minus 1, 3, 1, and now I now want to multiply it with that. Now, if I should multiply, it means I'll be talking about we have to multiply now. I want to generate this now, which is I want to multiply these two together. Now, if I should multiply, it will be it means, what is my determinant? Determinant of this given matrix is given as, okay, determinant. Okay, I've already multiplied determinant with this, which is the inverse generally. Now, what I will just need to do, my x, y, z will be equals to, now it means I'll be having minus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 0.4 multiplied by 3 plus 0.2 multiplied by 1, and also minus 2 multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus 0.6 multiplied by 3 plus 0.2 multiplied by 1, and the last one will be 0 multiplied by minus 1 plus 0.4 multiplied by 3 plus 0.2 multiplied by 1. That is what we are talking about. Now, by adding them up, we'll be having x, y, z will be equals to, this one will be okay. Now, what am I talking about here? Okay, now there is a minus somewhere. This is a minus from the question. This is a minus. Now, it means I'll be talking about by adding them up, I mean multiply them together, it will be minus 1. This is minus 1 minus 1.2 plus 0.2 and 2 and plus 1.8 plus 0.2, and the last one will be 0 plus 1.2 plus 0.2. Now, since I have that, it will be x, y, z will be equals to, I have minus 2, I have 2, I have 4, and I have 1. Yes, that's all about that. It means my x equals to minus 2, my y equals to 4, my z equals to 1. That is my answer. That is my answer. Now, look at this value now. Take it here, use it to test for any of the equation. You will notice that side A equals to side, that is how to test for. Anytime you solve finish, pick up any of your the set of answers, take it to the equation. For instance, look at this equation now. I want to test for it. What is my x? I have 2 brackets of minus 2. I have plus. What is my y? I have plus 4, and I have y, which is going to be plus 3y equals to 3z equals to, can we be getting 3? This one will be 4. This one will cancel themselves. It means 3 is equals to 3. That is what I'm trying to explain. Now, that is where I will be stopping for now. That is where I'll be stopping for now. I think by now you should understand 3x3 inverse method. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Once again, thanks for watching.